Today we're doing a review on the Cold Steel Hand and a Half. You can find this in a number of different places. One of them is Cult of Athena. On Cult of Athena, it comes in at
$330 with sharpening.
With sharpening. So this is actually the first cutting sword I ever bought, and I have not been disappointed. This is a nice quality. It is decently weighted. It's a little bit more than my feathers are, but not by a lot. It really just feels like a real long sword. With that said, it cuts really well. I've been impressed consistently with how well this sword cuts, especially being a mid-tier budget sword.
So I haven't actually used to cut on tatami, but I have used to cut bottles, and it cut really easily. But what I like about this one is the hilt is actually long enough to really put two hands on. A lot of the replica longswords you find today, the hilts are really short because they want more of like the hand and a half bastard sword. This is actually big enough to put two hands on the hilt and really power the cuts, which is one thing I like about it a lot.
So I've cut all kinds of things with this. I've cut paper, I have cut rolled cardboard, which is much harder than tatami. I didn't realize that I was cutting on hard mode the whole time, but rolled cardboard is much harder than tatami. I've cut tatami with this, and it's dealt with all of them fairly well, especially when I didn't have the experience to really have all of the technique down. This sword didn't let me down. I think this is a really good entry point for people. It's in a reasonable price range for the quality you're gonna get. I've never had a problem with it. It still holds up well. I don't really have any rattle and anything. So after using this for
a while,
like almost 2 years, I'd say, 1.5 to 2 years, I can still recommend the Cold Steel Hand and a Half very highly. So if you want one, go check it out wherever you can find it. It is available on cultofathena.com if it's not backordered. So go check it out and see if it's available. And definitely get the sharpening option.